Christmas is usually associated with joy, gifts, and the kind-hearted figure known as Santa Claus. But in the folklore of Central Europe, there's a darker side to this celebration that often gets forgotten amidst the twinkling lights and jingling bells. Behind the warm and fuzzy stories of Santa Claus lies another more sinister figure, Krampus. Krampus has its roots in pagan mythology from the Alpine regions, particularly in Austria, Germany, Slovenia, and parts of Italy. The name Krampus comes from the German word Krampen, which means claw. This figure is depicted as half human, half goat, with a body covered in black or brown fur, large curved horns on its head, a long curling tongue, and eyes that glow red like embers. Krampus is distinct from the Christian devil, although they share some similar frightening features. In pre-Christian traditions, Krampus was believed to be one of many nature spirits that governed the winter season. As Christianity spread through Central Europe, these pagan traditions were adapted to fit the new religious context. Saint Nicholas, a benevolent figure and protector of children, was adopted as the kind and gift-giving figure. But to balance out the goodness, Krampus was retained as the figure who punished the naughty. Every year, on the night of December 5th, villages in the Alpine regions celebrate Krampusnacht, or Krampusnight. This night is part of a larger celebration leading up to St. Nicholas Day on December 6th. While children hope to receive gifts from St. Nicholas on the 6th, on the night before, they must brace themselves for the possible arrival of Krampus. Krampusnacht is often marked by a parade called the Krampuslauf, where people dress up as Krampus, complete with terrifying masks, bells, and chains. They march through the streets, making noise and scaring people, especially children. While this tradition might sound frightening, there's a fun element to it as well. Adults often drink schnapps, a traditional alcoholic beverage, and enjoy the festival's dark, yet lively atmosphere. In some stories, Krampus doesn't just punish naughty children but also kidnaps them, stuffing them into a large sack or basket that he carries on his back. These kidnapped children are said to be taken to his lair in the mountains or even to the underworld, where they face punishments far worse than simply not receiving Christmas gifts. While the Krampus tradition was once confined to the Alpine regions, in recent decades, Krampus's popularity has spread across the globe. In the United States, for example, Krampus has gained recognition through various media, including films, books, and comics. One notable film is Krampus, released in 2015, a horror comedy where a family is terrorized by Krampus after losing their Christmas spirit. Krampus has also inspired many artists and writers who use his figure to create works that blend horror with the magic of Christmas. Krampus often serves as a metaphor for the dark side of the holiday season, when stress, tension, and social expectations can create an atmosphere far from peace and joy. Additionally, Krampus has become a symbol of resistance against the commercialization of Christmas. Amidst the overwhelming consumerism that often overshadows the true meaning of the holiday, Krampus stands as a reminder that there's more to Christmas than just gifts and parties. By reminding us of the consequences of bad behavior, Krampus prompts us to reflect on our actions over the past year and how we can become better people. Like many mythological figures, Krampus exists on the border between reality and fiction. While there is no concrete evidence of Krampus as a real being, the traditions and stories about him continue to live on and evolve. This is a prime example of how myths and folklore can shape culture and influence the way we view the world. In modern contexts, Krampus might seem like just a scary story for children, but he also carries a deep moral message. By presenting a figure that punishes wrongdoing, the story of Krampus teaches the importance of being good and virtuous. This lesson, though delivered in a frightening way, has a timeless relevance. Krampus might not be the first figure that comes to mind when thinking of a warm and joyful Christmas, but his presence in European folklore adds a layer of depth to our understanding of the holiday traditions. With his furry body, curved horns, and terrifying face, Krampus is a symbol of the darker side of Christmas, reminding us that behind every bright celebration, there's always a shadow lurking. Krampus teaches us to appreciate goodness and avoid evil, a message that's important not just during Christmas, but throughout the year. So as we enter this holiday season, it might be worth remembering not just the kind-hearted Santa Claus, but also the lurking Krampus, reminding us to always be on our best behavior. In the darkness of winter, Krampus stands as a reminder that even in the darkest times, there's always a chance to change and become better.